Hello everybody and welcome back to
User
Mass
alert.
Effect.
Landline connections are disabled.
The adventures of
Passenger trams are offline.
Captain Shepard the Black Blob, because the game is broken and doesn't render textures correctly in Noveria. So let's see what the other option is. We've got either the Black Blobs or I think it was View Type Unlit. No, View Unlit. No, that's not it. Why is it broken is my question. Anyway.
I'll stay right here.
Oh, I'm ordering them accidentally. Can't remember.
User
I also
alert.
can't remember.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Type, it was
Manual
said,
restart required.
I appreciate it, Joe. I do. I've
User
been
alert.
going around trying
Landline
to
connections are disabled.
just keep
Passenger
talking.
trams are
View
offline.
type. That's what I did. Maybe I have to. I've been going around on Twitch trying to find other streamers that like to play a lot of different games and get to know people, just to expand my reach into the community, because I didn't feel like I was really participating much. And then I was also looking for people to put into my auto host list as well, to other people that are variety streamers,
Main
to,
reactor
you know,
shut down in accordance with
just try and
emergency
integrate myself more
containment
into Twitch.
procedures.
And so you're one of the first ones I
Manual
found.
restart
View mode.
required.
Okay, thank you, Mike. View mode.
User alert.
Unlit.
Landline
There we go.
connections are
Alright, this is our other option. I think this is
Passenger trams are
probably better than the adventures of the Black Blob for now. There's no real ambient lighting, but the fact that we can see is probably advantageous. Thank you, Mike. But yeah. And then I saw you were playing Hypnospace Outlaw, and I'm like, well, that game was just great, so gotta stop in here. Alright, controls work, please. Alright. So we are going to play some Mass Effect. I don't really know what to do. Somebody on YouTube was telling me that I
User
went the
alert.
wrong way,
Main
and that I
reactor
shouldn't have
shut
gone to
down in
Noveria
accordance
first.
with emergency
But that
containment
person
procedures.
needs
Manual
to
restart
blame
required.
the random wheel spinning, because I didn't pick where I went first.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency.
I didn't guide you the entire... And I only helped you for one part of the game, too. The game has still got a bit of a ways to go for you. But, yeah, just little pushes in the right direction. My radar is jammed. That usually means I'm about to get attacked. And it is a really good game. And the next time you do play it, I will probably stop in and try and be a little less hand-holdy, because it's not how the game should be played. But I understand the frustration of, like, you get all these web pages in Hypnospace and you just don't know. Oh, what are you
Manual
doing?
restart required.
Ow. Just bully him.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Why are they just
Passenger
like
trams are
sliding
offline.
along the floor like this? Alright, let's get to my pistol is better than my shotgun. Oh, that's a big boy. Now I need my shotgun. Oh no, I forgot. Tali just goes around with her shotgun and just destroys everything. The game was called Hypnospace Outlaw. It's a very interesting game, and if you want to see somebody play through parts of it, Joe is working on it. You can probably catch their
User alert.
first
Main
stream of
reactor
it.
shut down in accordance with emergency containment.
Fuel lines have been fixed. Is that all I needed to do in here? What hostiles? What hostiles, Tali? Oh, probably that guy that I can't see, but my reticle does. What's up, dude? There we go.
All targets down.
I enjoyed Hypnospace Outlaw. And
I'm still freezing.
it's a very entertaining game. I loved it. And I added a bunch of other games to my my categories that I was following in Twitch, and only a fraction of them are showing up, even though there are people live playing them. And so I'm a little frustrated by that, but you know.
User alert.
I'm working on
Landline
it.
Connections are disabled.
I was also trying to get some
Passenger trams
inspiration
are offline.
for my channel points, because I hit affiliate very recently, and so I don't know what to do with any of them. Oh yeah. Going through the witness. I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, so I was going around in random streams trying to get some other people, and just randomly Yeet Child ends up in the same stream as me. Oh shoot, where'd you come from? I mean, my question's been answered. He came under the vent, but I was talking, man.
User.
Oh, this. Please consult station virtual intelligence. Okay. One of the other people that I ended up adding to my auto host list is a guy that named I think it's I'm a Loser.
Online.
And he's doing Slime Rancher. You have some interesting channel points ideas. I don't know if I want to do the whole chug, but I should probably be doing the hydrate one, especially because I usually work out right before I stream, and so I need to get through my protein shake while it's still useful.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
It was ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
I'm just imagining just all the cables just getting yeeted out of the station.
Easy reconnection.
Okay.
The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
That's all I need right now.
Okay.
Very well, Commander.
So I gotta figure out how to get the landlines back on. I'm guessing. Elevator to reactor. Oh, that's to the roof. I need to get to the roof.
Getting you out. User.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
I definitely do want to add channel points. I'm kind of coming up with a list of ones. And then I also got to work on like my chat bot, because my bot.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are.
My bot is not Nightbot. I don't have Nightbot. My bot is one that I wrote myself because I am a programmer. That is, I have a full-time job as a programmer. So I figured I may as well have my own bot. But adding new things to it is slow. All right, we got a bunch of fools here to take out. I see like at least 10. Oh, it's these little things. So. I love how anybody who's dumb enough to get close enough to Tali just gets destroyed. Never mind. She got destroyed. Come on, Tali. You fool. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. But I am learning. I guess I didn't know a whole lot about Twitch when I decided I'm going to start.
Online. How may I assist
When I say I am going to start streaming to Twitch, so I am learning things very slowly. I'm trying to figure out how to. I leveled up. I finished my repairs. I'm trying to figure out how to do things like connecting my chatbot to have commands that will say or show things on stream. That one is something I don't quite know how to do yet. Because my bot has a it sits there in the channel, and it sits there and it listens for specific commands to be run. But if I want to have something on like a timer, I basically have to have the thing doing two things at once: listening for people to send messages and also keeping track of the timer. And that requires something called threading, which basically you tell the program to go into one thread or two threads. Just separate out the program to do two things at once. I don't know how to do that in a language that the bot is written in. My girlfriend does know, and she's probably going to have to help me with it. But I'm slowly trying to make progress in as a Twitch streamer and, you know, in my games. I figure I have most of the gaming down. I play video games all the time. If you look at my page, you can see that I play a stupid number of video games. I'm not very good at a lot of them, but I play them. Alright, so we finally made it into the passenger trams. We can go chasing after Matriarch Benezia.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub.
I also heard that the Krogan was supposed to be a really good character to bring along on here, but I didn't do that either.
Decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Somebody vented in. Well, I see the loose contaminants. I like how they're just, like, standing there, waiting for me to walk in. And that's all.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Contaminants.
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination.
Yeah, they're just lined up, like, conveniently waiting
Tram
for my
station
return.
has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
Can I purge them?
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination.
Isn't that where I am right now?
User alert. The fail-safe system is currently...
You could have led with that in the first place.
Decon failsafe's operating again.
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Do I enjoy most of the games?
Very
Yeah.
well, Commander. Logging you out.
I would say that of all the games that I play, I enjoy probably about 75% of them.
Control group, loosen up
You're always going to come across games that you just, like...
the tunnels now. We're sorry. The leaks couldn't get to the...
It's always games that you're just not going to enjoy so much.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
There must have been something he could do to help his comrades.
Nah, the only thing he could do to help was just end himself. Okay, my skill is too low. Can one of you do it?
Take out those hostiles!
No. Talia.
Now is not the time!
What? They're just sitting there. They're not doing anything. Waiting for me to get to electrical. Damn it. They're gonna set off the reactor. There isn't a way for me to take over control of anybody else, is there? So I would either have to get my own technical ability up. Okay, I don't know what any of this stuff is, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. I have a new amp, so that's a thing. Let me look here. I can't update it. Didn't I have an Omni tool somewhere? Oh, he has an Omni tool. So Garrus, can't you open this? Oh wow, thank you for the bits. You really don't need to send me bits, but thank you. I do appreciate it. That's the first time anybody's ever given it to me. Me counting the games started because me counting the game started because I was trying to figure out what wallpaper I wanted to put on my computer, and so at first it was me as whatever game I'm playing at the time, but then I liked some of them, so I started, okay, I'm making a slideshow of all the games that I have played, and then I just got stupidly proud of all of them. Stop giving me money, I have a job. Thank you, I do appreciate it.
Online. Connected to subsidiary.
Okay, I don't understand how to make Garrus open the door. Garrus, open the door, I'll shoot you. Alright, is there a way? Nope, okay, that's not it. Use sabotage, damping. Let me check my controls. Settings, controls. Equipment map. Oh, and this isn't going to help me at all either, because this is all the keyboard controls. Of course it is. Is there even an option to, like, command somebody? Move, rally, attack, hold position. Okay. I want to know, is there a way to tell, like, Garrus to open the door? Nope, that's crouch. That's hold position. That's... I don't know what either of these two... I don't know what those do. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna open the door. I give up.
Online.
We'll see if I ever need to actually figure out how to do any of this.
Assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific
Okay.
query.
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander.
Mira.
Logging you out.
Mira.
Online.
Cortana ripoff.
Subsidiary facilities.
What's this about loose contaminant?
The tram station
Just open
has
the
been
door.
sealed.
Override. Open the doors now.
Very well, Commander.
Don't worry.
Releasing safeties. Proceed at your discretion.
I don't know what that second alert that I just got was. Unless that was the bits again. In which case, thank you again.
Tell me what happened here. That's all I need.
Very well, Commander.
Alright, time to go shoot these
Logging you
fools.
out.
What the? I was kind of expecting... Oh, no, it was a third one. Because, you know, we need more enemies with our game. Alright. Let's throw a grenade in there. There we go. Easy peasy. It was a host. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, too. That one didn't show up on my thing. Ow. Eventually, I'm planning on moving to a new apartment. Oh, shoot. Garrus. Garrus.
Clear.
Garrus. Okay, good. I'm planning on moving to a new apartment, and when I do, I'm going to finally be able to have a better setup for streaming, because right now, I just have one screen, and that's a TV. My computer is in an entirely different room. But when I move to a new apartment, we're going to look for one that has a really nice, big living room, so that I can have the TV and the computer in the same room. And then I'll be able to actually see different things.
Station. Destination, Rift Station.
I'm really looking forward to moving to a new apartment. The one I'm in is not very big, and I got it for myself, and my girlfriend has now been living with me since June. And so we're ready to go find a place that's a little bit bigger for us.
Station. Binary Helix Research Facility.
Oh yeah, one of the ideas I had for a channel points thing was to tell me to manually save. Because I sometimes forget. Circumstances of your move sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes moves can be very exciting and then they can just be completely dreadful. Thankfully, I've mostly avoided the latter, but I definitely have been around people that have had to leave for pretty bad reasons. Alright, so this door looks closed. Well, where does this go? Emergency exit only. How much you want to bet we're going to cause an emergency? Okay, where's the enemies? To the hot labs. Let's just hop in this elevator. It's always... I guess it's good to try and look at the bright side. It definitely... Whatever circumstances is surrounding what you have to move, as long as you can be with the people you care about and make do with, you know, you have everything that you need, it's better than what a lot of people can say.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
No autopsy, no foul. What?
I'd do the same. What's going on here?
Bugs. Zillions of them, coming up the tunnels from the hot labs. My team's been running on stems for days. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
I'm here for Benezia. Oh, I'm a Spectre.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
Oof. I currently don't have one in the works, but I know that my girlfriend wants to be the one to make them. She was very excited to do it. She's been the one that's been driving the move for right now. She's the one that's got like she's got spreadsheets all over the place and notes everywhere. I feel like half the time I walk in to see what she's doing, it's got I'm basically picturing the board, the cork board with push pins and the string everywhere, and she's just kind of like explaining everything to me, and she's talking to a wall because I don't really understand much of this stuff unless I actually go and see the place. Somebody with high electronics in the party. I thought Tali had high or does she have high biotics? I mean, I already know what they are. They're Rachni. Let's give them be nice.
Surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Oh, I gotta talk with her.
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Yeah, I thought I picked somebody that had high electronics, but I could be wrong. It could be that Tali is not electronics and that she's biotics.
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Yeah, well, they're
I need to know more
Rachni,
about the situation in the hot labs.
which are supposed to be
Facility's
extinct.
off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen, I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. Understand?
Tali should be able to do it, but the auto level is fucking it up. Of course it is. My laziness comes back to haunt me once
How are your
again.
people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it in.
He looks like a thumb. I just don't like how red his eyes look. I guess it's because he's been basically up for a week.
Stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Thank you for the support, Joe. I hope you feel better soon, okay?
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
Uh-oh. His head also
Man the perimeter.
is misshapen in the back. Where are they? Oh, right there.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
They always attack here? It's an obvious kill zone.
Their only other option is over the mountain and down through the ducts, and they freeze like everyone else. I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Interesting. Alright, let me take a look at this. Is there a way to turn off auto level up then if... Yeah, it's overload. Can use electronic skill on easy objects. Can use electronic skill on average objects. Was it a master? Did she... Did I need to get her up to Master Overload, or is that an ability of hers to overload things? Oh, that. There we go. Okay. So she could have done it. Right? Or is it hacking? No. I honestly also have no idea. The game doesn't do much to teach you how to do a lot of it. Which is unfortunate, because I feel like there's more I could be doing here. I know my character is supposed to be like a mix of biotics and shotguns.
Shepard, did I ever mention that?
But I just usually default to throwing shotguns. Throwing shotguns and pistols at people. Now, let me take a look at the map just so I understand where I am. This is a huge area. So where did I just come from? Just to make sure I understand where I am. Okay, so I came from here. This is Captain Ventralis's office here.
I've never seen someone do this.
And now I'm in the medical bay. To the right's the barracks. To the left is an elevator to the quarantine lab. And then all the way up to security, and then to the secure lab. Why are there so many different labs? The hot lab. Alright, what do we got? Storage locker? Oh, I'm breaking in. I don't care that you guys have been under siege, I need this stuff. Steal. I'm getting pretty good at hacking. Just in time for them to make it worse. Creative pistols and shotguns. Just make a D&D character that does that. We already got one person that launches serrated spoons.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you? Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
Quarantine and barracks. Okay, I don't know which lab I'm supposed to be going to. Alestia Yalis.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
Are you working on a one-shot to do?
Here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I don't think she wants to, but here she tells me anyway.
Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just
Two ideas.
spout random facts?
Well, if you need any help, let me know. Although, I understand that you, a potential player you wouldn't want to give too much info to, because then you don't want to spoil things.
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
Yeah, okay, thank
That's
you,
all for now.
Alestia. You're kind of annoying.
I will return to my meditation.
I'll make sure to stop by and interrupt her meditations next time I get a chance.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I like this man. That is a good question.
Seems I've been caught up in events.
Sympathetically. Everyone here could say the same. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Show me what you've got.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being
I can definitely give you a hand.
Captain Ventralis.
How does this compare to my armor? Looks, it's got more shields and more protection. How much does that cost? Oh, a lot more than my money. Okay, got it, understood. I'll just go. I'll just go screw myself. Oh, a Medigel upgrade. Maximum units of Medigel by 1. I'll take that. Thank you. The L-Core. They're called L-Core. What's up, Doc?
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
Yeah, I need to ask you all sorts of questions.
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public.
Let's go somewhere quiet then.
In the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Didn't you have a thing that was supposed to restore my Medigels? Because I need all the Medigels I can get. Alright, what room am I heading to now? Oh, security up to the secure labs. Something tells me I ain't welcome here quite yet. It's off limits to unauthorized personnel. Okay, fine.
Counting your kills? I'm up to 24.
Down we go. Dr. Zev Cohen.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong.
Most of the Solarians have those kind of high-pitched voices.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets.
I highly doubt it.
You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious.
Thoros B.
From one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Maybe I should just do a Plague Inc. Let's Play. Just become COVID-20.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It'll just be a matter of following our processes.
Okay, I'm sure I won't botch it up at all. Oh, these people are not doing too great.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency service.
Think you could run that
Certainly,
equipment?
Commander. One moment, please.
What is she doing?
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that she did first aid on me. I'm not sure. Alright, so that's the down to the medical bay. So I need to get to the quarantine labs and I need to get to the hot labs. Why don't we go do the hot labs? Although I apparently need to talk to Ventralis some more. What's up, Ventralis, my dude?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before I'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
If that's the only way you'll let us in, I agree.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
So, should I go to the... I guess I can go into the secure lab now. Maybe I should do that first, because Benezia is supposed to be in the hot labs. Let me look at my journal. My journal should tell me. To the hot labs, yeah. So the main quest is to go to the hot labs. The other one is head to the quarantine lab, which is downstairs near the science team quarters. There should be equipment and notes that will allow you to replicate the cure. Do I feel obligated to finish a game? In a way, yes. I really don't like leaving games finished. I will occasionally decide to just give up on a game, but it's not a common occurrence for me. Okay, so I need to go this way to the barracks. I've been trying my best to work my way through a lot of the games. I really don't like leaving things unfinished. So for the most part, I've mostly finished a game once I start it. There have only been a few games that I haven't quite made it through. Alright, so the quarantine lab is down there. Ventilation room, secure lab, hot labs. Interesting, okay. Ooh, more Medigel. What's up, Han Olar?
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? I don't believe that.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
He's being very forthright about this.
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
What?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch.
I thought it was Benezia at first.
Went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors.
Sacrificed her.
Banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Better her than you, no?
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution?
Do you recognize this voice actor?
There's none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
The Volus are interesting. I do like their character.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters.
Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis's permission to go in.
You could have led with that, or I could have led with that.
He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish?
One of the two scientists.
Stand watches on the barricade.
I don't know if I remember a screaming scientist. Alright, so. Xenobiology database. Okay. God, Tali, get out of my way. Wonder what's in here. Average decryption. I got it. Don't worry. Easy peasy. I've got so many shotguns and snipers, I can start pulling them out of my bag and just start yeeting them at my enemies. More Medigel.
The appeal of winter wears
And a couple of cots. Alright, I don't know why there's cots in a lab, but sure. Anything else? Easy decryption. In I go. Start mixing. Cancel, cancel. What did I do? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me look at my journal. Codex, is it actually? Technology?
Biotics is Biotics.
I can have a guy read all of this to me.
Omni tools are handheld devices that
Okay. Thank you, man. Citadel and Galactic Government. Humanity and the Systems Alliance. Planets and locations. Weapons,
combat,
armor.
kinetic, medit, all.
I don't think.
Biotics.
Humanity, Citadel. I don't think that's quite what I'm looking for. Player tutorials, personal history summary, non-console races, Citadel and Galactic Government. Oh wait, primary. Wait, this is the same thing. Technology? I'm confused. There should be equipment and notes. Do you want to get us killed? Listen, you don't know how they cure things in the future. Maybe things are fixed with shotguns. Okay, it's hidden in here somewhere. Don't think it's here. Player tutorials? No. Personal history? No. Non-console races? No. Citadel and Galactic Government? No. Humanity and the Systems Alliance? Probably not. Ships and vehicles? Also probably not. Technology? Biotics? Communications? Communications Administration? Credits? Upgrades. Okay, where's like the journal entries that are... I don't understand how I'm supposed to make this cure. I don't know what I'm pressing.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
Ambush.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
Activate.
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
You watched a tutorial and you still don't understand? Let me just punch this dude down. Well. Is there any way to get rid of the activate? Yeah, well, he's dead.
They came out of there.
Who came out of what?
The synthetics that attacked you. Benezia brought them with her.
If I try it again.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Let me go check it out then. Because I may have just fucked up the cure, to be honest. I can't try again. Oh wait, research notes. Now I can read them. Mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Okay. I don't know if what I did was correct. I guess we'll find out if my cure kills everybody. Let me just here. Just this will help. Pours poison down everybody's throat. Don't worry about it. You're welcome. Captain Shepard. Commander Shepard, here to help. Just doing my job. Okie dokie. I like the word. I like the activate, like right there for me. Just reminds me to always stay activated. It's a motivational message from BioWare telling me, you know, this is how you should live your life.
You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards? They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Cool. I got 0 Medigel packs because I was already full. Don't worry about it. Alright. So we got the cure. We saved everybody's lives. I'd believe it. The Asari are eye candy? I don't know if I would go that far, but whatever you say, man. Alright, I think there was still a little bit more down here that I needed to check out. Hopefully this activate will go away at some point in the near future. But who knows. I might have to save and reload the game. Oh, here we go. Do. Wait, there was a storage locker that I could decrypt. I gotta play more Frogger. No! There we go. Got it. Just a bunch of guns everywhere. That's all you find. You never open these things and find, like, towels or stethoscopes or bottles or shampoo. You always just find shotguns and snipers everywhere. Oh, there's a Rachni in here. Oof, that guy got a little close. Alright, now what? Average decursion. Let's go. Oh, that was really easy. Oh, I'm breaking into the lab from the other side. Okay. Crap. I made a mistake. Oof, that was close. Yeah, we're just committing Rachni Genocide. Personal log. I don't care what the authorities say. Something's happened to them. Entire colonies don't just stop responding for no good reason. If the administrator won't do something, then I'll take a shuttle to the Hades Gamma Cluster and deal with this myself. Guess we're going to the Hades Gamma Cluster at some point. Okay, which way do I want to go? That's to the restricted area, and the other one's to the secure lab. Let's go to the security. Let's go this way first.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother.
Well, I guess we found her now.
Power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
There's obviously no peaceful way to settle this.
Does she have like a beard? Activate. Oh, well, now I'm frozen. She's activated her hacks. And now I'm no longer frozen. Okay. Benezia's power level is now cut in half. I guess it's not going as well as she was hoping for. Let me see, I got barrier, right? I should probably activate that. Alright, and then warp is recharging. Let's get marksman up here. Okay, took her out. Oh, there's Geth. Okay. I saw a grenade over there. Oh, my aim is not as good as I thought it would be. Let's get some healing up in here. Oh, I can't shoot her. I'm gonna die. Okay, took out the Geth. Oh, I'm dead. Heck. I don't even know what shot me. We'll resume. I don't know when the last save point was.
Ends here.
Ah, that's some bullshit. Hey, activate is gone though.
You're a sleeper agent.
I was ordered to eliminate. Weapons free.
Okay, well, she's dead again. Easy peasy. Hey, if I had to die in order to successfully get rid of the word that was splashed all over my screen, I'll take it.
Looks like that Asari. They came out of there.
You mean the Geth, the inorganics the Asari had with?
Benezia brought them with her.
I'll be leaving now.
Oh wait, I think I need to talk to him.
What?
Wait,
I'll be
crap,
leaving.
wrong button.
What?
How can I get into the maintenance?
A team lead would have.
I'll be leaving.
Alright, let's go. Back we go. I'll make sure I save before I try fighting Benezia. Maybe I'll try exploring a different area first. So she's in the secure lab, but what's in the hot lab? There's so many labs, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let me go see if I can get into the hot lab now. Okay, so first we need to go drop off the cure to the med dude again.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That a sorry scientist?
Yeah. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even...
What about the main?
Look, I can't thank you enough. I need to administer.
There you go. I'm a helpful person. You're welcome.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
Okay. So let me go see if I can get to the hot labs, which I thought there was an elevator to the hot labs near the tram, which is back down the elevator I came through that brought me to this dude. So we'll go this way and head down this elevator and see what happens. The word was just telling me to activate my death, and that was all. It was like, you must activate your death, and constantly just reminded me of my fate in life. Right. Okay, so I can apparently go to the hot labs. I don't really know what this means, but here we go. Oh, now am I in a loading screen? Well, there's somebody here. Yaroslav Tartakovsky.
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a council specter. Who are you?
I am Yaroslav Tartakovsky, the operations director. I would stand and shake hand, but you must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait. Is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She must be at Rift Station, Commander.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Yeah, how exactly did that work?
Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
We can save them. I want to even just see what happens.
All we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station.
I guess everybody's just a thumb.
Genetic damage of varying degree.
Except for my guy. My guy, I don't even know what my guy looks like. He looks dumb. That's what he looks. Things beyond get genetic damage.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure, sure. I wait here. Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Purge controls, okay. Let's go start this purge.
access to the facility and
I need information on
the neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
As if we needed more reasons to avoid touching things in here.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Mumble something.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for interrogation.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Alright, I guess I do have. I guess I gotta go talk to Yaroslav.
Out, Commander.
Yaroslav!
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Oh, well. Guess we're not initiating the neutron purge. Say the code, man. No, well. Obtain purge codes. Apparently I can pull the purge codes off of his corpse. Sure. Let me just heal real quick here. Let's save. Let's just do a little quick savey save right there. Russian man is dead. Rip in peace, Russian man.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Well, time to get the F out of here. Let me activate my shield. Maybe I should just kind of book it. That seems like a good idea. Seems like a bad idea because I'm just gonna get shot in the back a bunch of times. Let's try that again.
Online.
Activate the neutron.
I'm sorry.
Why is it that a bunch of these guys just show up the moment I initiate it? Can I switch to my pistol, please? Let me get my mark. Nope, not Unity. I want marks. Garrus is already dead. Get my grenade out. I have a good amount of time to work with here. Oh, that's poison. Alright, I can activate Unity to wake up Garrus. And then... Barrier. Let's go with that. Alright. Oh man. Okay, I think there's only 2 left and I have a minute left to get through them. Oh, there's 2 of them over there. But there's a ton on my mini-map. Alright, can I activate barrier again? Nope. I can use warp though. Okay. 30 seconds to not get completely atomized. That sounds like something we should do. There we go. So we just demolished the Rachni. Committed genocide. That's another thing to add to my checklist. Good job, me. Let me just heal up real quick. It's always a good day when you're able to commit genocide, right? Right? Gonna shoot me again? Nope. Where is Ventralis? He's just completely gone now. Is he in his office? No. Well, now I'm just confused. Where did Ventralis go? Oh, he's right there.
About this, Shepard. We've got orders from Benezia. Open fire!
Oh my god. What a bitch. I'm sitting here trying to help people. Meanwhile, they're just gonna kill. Everybody's just gonna kill me because Benezia said so. Can I get to some cover here? Yeah.
Go, go, go!
Guess I don't feel bad about that guard at the quarantine labs getting killed. Alright, the captain is still alive. I wonder if I can... No, my warp is still charging. I could activate throw. I don't think that did much. Alright, let's try shotgunning him. That didn't work.
Hold the line.
What a shame to survive for a week against raids and then you decide to just try and take out the guy that saved you. Good job, idiot. At least I didn't have to kill the Elcor. Guy selling stuff. It was pretty much only guards that I took out. Oh, there's still another one over here. Pretty sure everything is hostile now. I probably could have avoided all of this if I had just gone straight to the Matriarch, but, you know. If they're gonna try and kill me for no good reason, it'll be in neutral gameplay. I mean, it's not my fault. They attacked me. I tried to help. They said no. Pew pew pew. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Easy peasy. It's easy when you just hide behind the wall and then don't actually poke your head out, because then you can't get shot. Oh, there's a lot of people here to kill. I look demented. Why can't I shoot? That did nothing. Right in the head. Repeatedly. Okay, so marksman is definitely pretty handy for increasing my fire rate and decreasing the rate at which my gun overheats.
Enemy is everywhere.
So if I want to use... I guess I can try throwing him. I think he's still alive. No, he's not. Definitely not still alive. Well, I didn't really want to kill everybody, but... You know. You live and you learn. See, I'm not opposed to killing everybody. I just was hoping to avoid it. Are there gonna be more? At least the Alcor didn't die, and the Volus didn't die. I'm fine with all of the humanoids dying. Okay, so that goes to the restricted area. I don't think I need to go in the restricted area. Oh, wait, the restricted area is where she is. Okay. This is maintenance over here, I think. There's a Rachni out here. Easy peasy. So let's go finish up our genocide and make sure we kill every single Rachni. Nice.
Take out those hostiles.
There's one hostile and he's already been taken out, Garrus. Calm yourself. Of course, I'm going into this fight now with 3 Medigels and 1 character nearly dead.
Know the privilege of being a mother.
Yeah, I've heard this already. I don't get why she's able to freeze me like that, just long enough so that we can watch her soldiers come out. It's kind of a useless power, ain't it? I don't know why she just blew up, but I'm happy she did. Is she like suicide bombing on us? Why am I crouching? Apparently we killed half of her troops though, so we got that going for us. Okay, we got some Geth coming in. Let me just like squat down and walk around like this, because this is how I normally walk. Oh, Garrus. My cover has just been turned into floaty cover. That's not very helpful. Both of my teammates are dead. I am almost dead. Use Unity. Save me, save me, save me, save me. Save me. Save me, save me, save me. My gun's overheating. I'm in danger. Heal. Garrus, thank you for eating the bullet for me. Oh, I'm so dead. I shouldn't be alive right now. I probably won't be for long. Where did my cover just go? Oh, that's Tali that I'm shooting at. I didn't think she was still alive. I forgot that I have an ability to give myself a shield. Let's go with that. I think I got that. Never mind. Just in time. Rip. Sure, we can try again. At least I didn't lose all my progress this time. Gotta go finish my genocide though. I'll go do that again and then I'll save after I unlock everything again. Just to make sure we save the most important parts of the playthrough. Just stand there and take it. And he still got me with the poison. Nice. Dick. I mean, I was murdering him, so I guess that's fair. Good on you, Rachni. I'll take all that, thank you. I'll take that too. Alright, so we're gonna save one more time. And off we go. My name is Matriarch Benezia, and I'm a bitch.
We don't have to fight.
I wish I had a better place to hide. It doesn't seem like there's much cover in this corner or in the other corner. Oh, she just got taken out. Okay, here's her reinforcements now. I think I just got hit by throw. It just made me ragdoll. I don't understand. Let me look at my stats. Can I increase? Alright, so assault rifles, even though I'm untrained in assault rifles, not important. Shotguns. Anything that's better than what I currently got. Yeah, I got 2 of them. Scimitar 3s. So let's go with that. How about pistols? Yeah, I got a better pistol too. 128. Looks like that's the best one, is one that does 128. And it's higher accuracy. Let me see if I can upgrade it at all. More accuracy, stability. Sensor, okay. Heat sink, heat absorption. Sensor, accuracy, stability. I guess I'll go with no, I think I want heat sink. We'll go with heat sink. Toxic damage, cooldown reduction, damage versus organics. Ooh, chemical rounds too. That seems good. Radioactive rounds, that's cooldown. Phasic rounds, go through shields. I'm thinking about chemical rounds. I have gotten no new grenades. Let's give these guys some better weapons. I don't know what Garrus is using and what Tali's using. I think Tali's using her shotgun. Okay, give Tali her shotgun. Garrus, why are you using a pistol? Give him his assault rifle. And then I'll upgrade Garrus's assault rifle. Looks like the Avenger is going to be what I want to do for him. Let's give him accuracy. Actually, I don't think accuracy is important. Let's give him... I guess I'll give him accuracy. And then I'll give him anti-personnel rounds so that he can take out the Asari quicker. Okay, and now for Tali, she has her shotgun. 152. Looks like 152 is the best shotgun. And we'll give her recoil damper because she gets really nice up in their faces, and then we'll give her chemical rounds as well. Why not? Okay. I have no idea if this is gonna make that much of a difference. Oh, I also need to level up myself. I have 8 points to spend. Okay, how about things that make it so that I don't die? Health, accuracy, Let's increase my barrier a little bit. Let's get advanced warp. Well, let's start assault training. Because once I get to tactical armor, which will give me some damage reduction. Okay, I'll get this ability too, and then my 3 last points I'll get here. Okay. Save again. Yeah, we'll just throw chemicals in their face.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
You do. Have you faced an Asari command?
Alright. Let's see if upgrading my team had any impact whatsoever on the outcome. So they're saying, oh, your character is meant to get up in their faces. Because I am a vanguard. Let's get me some... Let's get some barrier up. Okay, took her out. I think I leveled up again. See, I don't want to get up close to her because she's just going to launch bio stuff at me. Oh, well, I'm down. I think I'm stuck. I don't know if I can do anything now because I'm like stuck here. Headshots or anything? I do not know. That's Tali. Listen, I can't. I'm stuck. Tali, just like pull me over the railing or something. Maybe if I kill everybody, it'll like cutscene move me over to somewhere else.
I've lost shields.
Oh, that's Garrus. There's an enemy over here, so apparently. How did you get here, Tali? What? I don't know what to do here. Tali! Garrus is useless. Tali is just screaming about taking out the hostiles. We're both just stuck outside the walkable area. Why can't I jump? Damn it. That's just depressing. I'll have to see if headshots make a difference.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
You do not. Have you faced an...
Let's try this one more time. No clipped? Is that another command? Another console command. Oh, she tried to activate her barrier. It's fine. I'll live. That just blew up in my face. Let's get barrier up. Don't mind me, I'm fatigued. Okay, rip him. Oh, is that another one up there? Alright. It looks like she's getting a little bit tired of... I don't know exactly what she's doing. She's just kind of waving herself around and then more enemies come and try and do her dirty work for her. Alright, Garrus, you're kind of in my way. Grenade? Grenade. Alright, let's get my warp up.
I've lost shields.
Ow. Oh, that was easy. There's probably more enemies. I don't know why I have to... Okay, I can't shoot Benezia. Okay, they're over here. Oh, well, Garrus, you're dead. Every time I look over, Garrus is just laying on the floor. Are they sniping me, even though I'm, like, behind cover? Should probably use barrier just to be safe here. Okay. Okay, there's one more, I think. Take him out. Warp! I think we did it.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve.
So why are you
He
speaking
sent me
sense
there
now?
to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers.
So this queen should know.
I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial.
I want to know how the Rachni were able to space travel.
Way into their systems.
Sassy Shepard. Sassy is the best way to play these games.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates isn't enough. We need to know where to go from there.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine.
She's gonna ask us to kill her?
You should. Oh, you should. Die.
I guess we gotta take her out. I thought we were done. I'm not doing too hot right now. Alright, let's get barrier up. Are there more commandos? I'm trying to take out the... There we go. Benezia is just running at us with a gun. Poor Matriarch. I didn't want to kill her. But now she's just completely corroded to death. Don't worry about it. Alright, we got somebody else. And she's going the other way around. I'm going one way, she's going the same way. Come on. Just smack you. Oh my god, if she kills me. I thought I was dead.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Netagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
That seems like a lot of confidence in the fact that you're of your corruption.
No light. They always said there would be a...
And rip Benezia. I do feel bad for her. Although she did try and get us killed a lot. So I can only feel so bad. What's up, Queenie? That commando was just moving. but her eyes are closed. Is the queen controlling her? I think the queen's controlling her to let her out.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Pretty sure this is the queen.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced.
Listen, I only committed genocide a little bit.
We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
She's the last of her race, Shepard. We don't have the objectivity to judge her.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Self-defense with extra steps. It's just excessive bug squashing.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence.
Yeah, just take out the entire house.
Sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
It's interesting that these disgusting bug-like creatures, when they're given the ability to speak, they speak of music and harmonies. It's a very strange dissonance.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I don't want to kill them.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Comes out, she immediately tries to kill us. Immediately spits acid at me. No, okay, everything ended well. Only a few people died. Hey, what's in here? The amount of deaths was acceptable. Listen, she is capable of popping out many more babies. All of those babies that I murdered, she popped out. She can make more. So let her make more. Alright, I want to try going to the restricted area up to the north. I want to know what's so secret. What's my journal say I have to do? Mission complete. Depart Rift Station via the passenger tram that you arrived in. Okay. But what about the restricted lab? I like how I also just dropped to her that I am responsible for the neutron purge that basically wiped out all of her children. You're telling me that when you have a secret, you don't label it to let people know that it's a secret? How else will they know that they're not supposed to look at it? Duh. That's how it's done.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
I apparently cannot go. But I was up there earlier. This is how I came in. Do I have to go around? That's dumb. Unless I just can't go back up into peak 15 anymore. Let's see. Lots of doors. Where am I? Okay. I want to head east. Or west. This, whatever this direction is. Can't summon the elevator anymore. Guess we'll never see what's in the restricted lab. On the tram we go. Everybody just kind of standing around awkwardly. What's up, Tali, Garrus? So we found the location of Mu Relay.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
Not so fast.
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander's right. We can't rush off blind. We need more to go on.
What about
Why is his eyes closed?
The Matriarch's daughter. Isn't she some kind of expert on the Protheans?
Yeah, right. Her mother was working for Saren. I bet she is too.
Benezia helped us in the end. Maybe Liara will too. At the very least, we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster to find her.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Oh great, I get to talk to the Council. Here we go again. How does it feel to play a more casual game after Celeste? It's nice not having the pressure of like the high. Like I feel like don't have to do a whole lot in here. It does, however, on the other hand, make my deaths more like embarrassing, I guess, because you're expected to die a lot in Celeste, not so much in Mass Effect. So when I died those few times, I felt more embarrassment than anything.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
Should I guess?
Different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
I wasn't about to... Listen, as much as I would like to commit genocide, and probably will commit genocide in the future, we need to avoid it as much as possible. I was about to do that same thing, I just picked up my keyboard to do it. View mode lit. It is lit. Alright, what's up, Navigator Presley?
Yes, Commander?
Nothing, okay.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
I want to have the... I wish I got the Rachni Queen to join me. Could you imagine just like, Because Commander Shepard's coming here, shotgun blasting. Even worse, Tali just coming around every single corner with her shotgun, just ready to blast you right in the face. And then we get Shepard coming through with warp and barrier and just hiding behind everything. Garrus is flopping his face down on the ground because he can't do anything fucking else. And then the Rachni Queen just comes hoarding over with her army of children.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Noveria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
You look a little average to me.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
He's probably paralyzed.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Tell
me
more.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Yeah, why
does
Joker?
everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
See, now I'm always smiling.
Yeah, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Okay. I guess that's all I need to ask Joker about. All I need is a bad day until what? Do I get a chance to socialize with all of my crewmates now? Get to know them all. The DC Joker. Okay. I've only really seen Joker in the Dark Knight trilogy and in the Joker movie and in the Arkham Asylum series.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Why can I only talk to you about Caden? Where's the rest of my crew?
Anything you need, Commander?
Goodbye.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, When it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for a lost mass relay to who knows where, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We'll get things done. I'd rather operate independently than have the brass on our backs anyway.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry.
The Killing Joke. I've heard good things about it.
Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Go on. Oh wait, no.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out.
Knights of the Old Republic. I haven't played that one either.
Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway.
I wasn't really paying attention, so I just picked one.
I spent a lot of time with... We kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart. And charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
I've played Grim Fandango, but I don't remember much about it.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
It's a big galaxy, Lieutenant. Who knows what will come in handy?
If you say so, sir. Besides, I've got my past squared away. Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I guess we'll be the ones to tell Dr. Tassoni. It's a hell of a thing to drop on her.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record? If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Did that say Shepard's locker? Do I have a locker somewhere? Oh yeah, I have a locker. I pressed A and it like instantly registered 2 A clicks, so I have no idea what I just picked up. Where's everybody else in my crew? I only see Caden. Are there more parts of the Normandy that I'm not aware of? Probably shotguns. Just my massive collection of shotguns. I'm basically Reaper from Overwatch. I just pull out shotguns from my cloak. Except I don't even bother shooting them. I just immediately start yeeting them. There's nobody in here. To deck 2. Is deck 2 where I was before? I think so. To deck 3. Ah! This elevator right here. Take me further down. 50 assault rifles. Is there, like, encumbrance in Fallout? Is there a limit to the number that you can carry? Here's where everybody's hiding. I got it. Didn't even know this part of the ship existed.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well,
is there a place that you can...
Don't mind paying for it.
Can you store them somewhere, or do you just carry them?
Why should I pay
Max
you
out
for
your
my
strength.
weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
You have them in your locker, okay. Ooh. Ooh. Scorpion 4 versus my Scorpion 1. And I can afford it. I'm going for the better armor.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
Alright, we got a pistol as well. Is this pistol any better than what I got? Yes. But not by a whole lot. Is it worth 7,000? I don't know. Alright, let's talk with Garrus. What's up, my dude?
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants
just sleep with a mini nuke launcher under your bed.
Procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate it.
You'll get over it.
It's not the end of the world. You'll have tougher decisions soon enough.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander. Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question.
It's not that
There were
bad.
several reasons, I guess.
Under the bed is the place for your minigun. Talking about under your pillow. Just cuddle with it.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Too bad.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Listen, you take what you can get. You really want to roleplay, make sure you take those bathroom breaks, because everybody forgets bathroom breaks. Alright, Ashley.
You have a minute to talk.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I'm not gonna lock them in the sleeper pods for the whole trip, Williams.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'd be more comfortable if they didn't have access to engineering and the CIC. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
The council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's
I don't really like Ashley very much.
My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Just shut up.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation at a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
I guess xenophobia... No, it's not phobia. I always don't like the use of the word phobia, because it's never really a fear. I don't know. Xenocism? I'm gonna go with xenocism. Ow, cat, you're digging your nails into my thigh. Or not my thigh, what is that, my calf?
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
I don't think they meant to start a family tradition. But after 16 years on ships and stations, how could I spend my life on the ground?
You're lucky. I spent most of my career as groundside garrison.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
On the lips. No, I don't want to flirt with her. This is a flirt option right now, and I don't want it.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
We'll talk later.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Oh, I get to raid everybody's locker. Oh no, this is where I can equip each of them. I see, okay. We'll worry about that later. Oh, now we get to talk with Rex.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
How do they survive this long, then?
Tell me about the genophage.
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it.
I wonder if we'll get a chance to cure it.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time.
What about Rex? Which would you
It's just
choose?
who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Poor Rex.
Shepard.
Rex.
Shepard. Rex. Okay, I think that's all of my crew, isn't it? Oh, Tali. I should probably talk to Tali. Interesting.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I don't really care about your entire life story, Adams. Sorry. I'm learning about a lot of people right now, but sorry, I just don't care.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Interesting. It reminds me of the Ship of Theseus, where it's a story about a ship that over a course of like a 7-year journey or something, each part of the ship had to eventually be completely replaced. And so the ship returned from its destination with every single part of it being replaced. And the question is asked, is it still the Ship of Theseus or not?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong.
17 million? That's a lot.
We have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
If you remade the ship with the old parts, is it still the Ship of Theseus? I wonder, so if you eventually replace all the parts, and then you took all of the, if you took all of the old parts of the Ship of Theseus, and then managed to reassemble them back into the original Ship of Theseus, so you have 2 ships now. Is that old one the Ship of Theseus? Is the other one the Ship of Theseus? Are they both the Ship of Theseus? That's a very interesting question. That's another aspect of it I didn't think about.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts.
Interesting.
It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
The word bunch or pile? Yeah, okay, so you take a grain out, yeah. It's still a pile.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile.
Sorry, baby
All
boy.
I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
When does a pile stop being a pile? I'd say a pile stops being a pile once it no longer really has any usually vertical height. For the most part, a pile kind of requires things to be overlapping with one another, or closely bunched together. So once you have a low enough volume of sand, so that the sand is no longer really collected, so it needs to be collected. If it's all spread out, then it's no longer a pile. It needs to be in one kind of more definitive, well-defined space, and there needs to be some overlap. I guess it's a spectrum of like population density, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a threshold, but it's like there's some words that you can kind of just say, you know, a bunch. There's no strict definition of what is a bunch. You can definitively say with things that are not a bunch. A single thing is not a bunch. Two is probably not a bunch, but maybe three or more. I don't know. It doesn't. I know. I wouldn't say that 4 grains of sand is exactly a pile. I guess it depends on your perspective. Because 4 grains of sand just sitting there, that's not a pile. It's just some sand sitting there. They're not really overlapping. But if the 4 grains of sand were all perfectly stacked on top of each other, creating a tower, then you might say it's a pile because there's some vertical overlapping going on there. But then you wouldn't really be able to even see that from your perspective, so you might just say that's just some sand unless you had like a microscope to look at it and you can see they're piled on top of each other. You say, okay, it's a pile of sand. Perspective is a very big factor in that one.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated...
Paradoxes are definitely interesting.
...neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Understandably.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
The Geth are not alive. I don't know. I don't blame the Quarians for their actions. I blame them for creating things that they couldn't control in the first place.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I wonder how long pilgrimages can last then.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer.
I wonder if she's wearing the suit.
Every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I wonder if they always wear these suits, or if she's only wearing this suit as a protection against toxins because of their suppressed immune systems.
I should go.
See you later.
I like Tali though. I think right now Tali is probably my favorite crewmate I have, and then Williams is my least favorite crewmate we have. Williams is kind of annoying. I like Rex as well, so I need to figure out who I'm taking with me on my next mission. I don't think I want to take Garrus and Tali again. So let's go check out our options. I think I have to go another floor, don't I? Are there like side missions that I can do? Because I've been picking up like words about other systems that I can check out. So let me take a look here. Because of the weak immune system, that's what I thought. Marana, Svarog, Velis. What happens if I... Let me check my journal. Assignments. Missing colony. Hydra system of the Argos Row. Alright, let's go to Argos Row. Hydra system of the Argos Row cluster. I do like this music a lot. Velas, Marana, Svarog, okay. Pax, Strenus. Exodus cluster, Gemini, Sigma. Argos Row. Hydra. Take off from Noveria. Toodaloo. I guess if the pandemic becomes worse, we can all just become Quarians. Just all wear these suits. It is a lot louder than the rest of the game is.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
What's up, my dude?
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication.
I recognize this voice actress.
If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay, so there's a missing... Alright, where was it? While on the Citadel, you uncovered an Alliance patrol report. One of the patrols mentioned some strange activity in the Hydra system of the Argos Row cluster. That doesn't tell me where. Do I just pick one? Thayar, Metgos, Canrum, Varmalus, and Saiba. I don't know, Saiba looks like the most colorful ones. Let's go with Saiba. Saiba is a standard Neptune-type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of its hydrogen and helium atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. Survey. Okay, I guess that's not it. Let's look at Varmalus. thick atmosphere of nitrogen and helium. Its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina with deposits of borax. Subterranean caves. Primitive life has developed. Okay, we'll leave them alone. Can room. Can room is a small rocky world with a trace atmosphere of methane and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Site of Warlord Sheogar's defeat by Turian peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not especially powerful, Sheogar was a female warlord and one of the few remaining fertile females at that. She had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed for the right to join her band and lie with her. When Sheogar's death was announced, vengeful male Krogans, admirers near and far, swore blood oaths against the participating Turian crews. In the end, several thousand of the Turian participants were killed in open combat or through assassination. To this day, many Krogan proudly proclaim that they have the blood of Sheogar. Survey. Turian insignia recovered. Scans of the planet Canrum revealed dangerous levels of radiation coming from orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted further scans and discovered the remains of an ancient warhead marked with the Parthia colony insignia. Okay, I don't know what surveying these is doing for me.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. The Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power.
I guess this is what I was looking for.
Argos.
Yeah, it'd be hot.
Communications failing.
I need to play some Spore.
Emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Alright, warning, level 2 heat hazard. Metgos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It is a mineralogical treasure trove with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Metgos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Metgos seems well on its way to becoming a Venusian pressure cooker world. 169 Celsius, that'd be hot. Let's go. Sucks to be you, Sucks to be you. Alright, who do I want to subject to the heat? Ashley, because I don't like you, and Rex, because you probably can handle it. There you go. That's the reason I chose them. What is that? Oh, that's us. Okay. Well, we get to be in the car. Oh, we know that this is gonna go well. Alright, where's my map? Anomaly, transponder signal, and debris. Let's check the anomaly first, because that's what I'm looking at. Wasn't aware that there were big open worlds for me to explore. I wonder how big it is. I guess it's not that big. Okay. Did I go the wrong way to get to this anomaly? I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Okay, I found something. Cannot, unless it's parked on level terrain. How about here? There you go. A Turian corpse. Recover artifact. Why do I have to hack in to recover an artifact? Okay, I got it. Turian insignia recovered. While searching the wreckage, you found a very old letter stamped with the Gothis colony insignia. Unfortunately, the text is indecipherable. Alrighty then. Turian wreckage. Alright. Let's go check out this debris. The debris. Yeet. I wonder what happens if I manage to flip this thing. I'm sure we'll find out. Onwards and forwards. Alright, do you think I can get up around here, or is this too steep? I'm still upset that I couldn't get the Rachni Queen on my team. Alright, so I gotta get over this hill. I wonder if these worlds were all manually made, or if this is kind of just like procedurally generated from like a noise map. I get the feeling it might be procedurally generated. Alright, I found some debris. I don't know what that means, but I found it. Salvage. Electronics. Skill too low. Rex. Do you know how to salvage? Immunity, shield boost, throw, barrier warp. Well, not worth it then. I don't know how to do it. A bit of both. I still don't know what. My memory is really bad. Oh, a bit of both, where the world is procedurally generated. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, this is clearly too steep, but I was trying it anyway. I have brief moments of genius, and then the rest of it is just kind of like the equivalent of TV static in my brain. I wonder if I'm at risk of getting attacked by anything while I'm driving around on this planet surface. Ooh. Ooh. It looks like there's something else on my map up there. What is that? I don't know what that is.
The signal's coming from that downed ship.
Careful, Shepard. I've got a bad feeling. Yeah, it's a trap!
It's a trap! Can I just run you over? There we go, that worked. Alright, there's a couple more over here. Okay. Okay, that's another armature. Alright, easy peasy. And now the corpse is stuck in my wheels. There we go. So is that it for the quest? UNC. Oh, weird. To maintain its fleets and continue the alliance must find new. more things that I can... Okay, sorry. I have to go back to the Citadel for that one. The Hades Gamma Cluster. I guess I'll check that one out in a minute here too. Let me see what's over here. I think like the ships and all the productive things in here were definitely added by hand. It's a thurium deposit. So why do I have to hack the mineral? I have surveyed a large thorium deposit. Okay, now can I return to the Normandy? I think I'm good out here. I just hit repair. I didn't mean to. Return to Normandy. Thank you. Alright. That's good. Let's open the map. So now I need to go to the... I forget what cluster it was. I didn't mean to do that either. Alright, so that was Metgos. There was another planet here, right? Let's at least look at it. Thear is a large gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium. It also has a significant amount of water vapor. Struck by an asteroid 12 kilometers in diameter. Last 100 years, superheating created a large bank of vicious storms along the equatorial band. Alright, well that's uninteresting to me. I keep pressing the exit button on the galaxy map here. Alright, let's zoom out. Can't land on the sun. Noveria, Exodus, it was Gamma, right? Voyager, Hades Gamma, I think this was it. Farinata. I can definitely try. No saying that I'm ever going to get off.
Patch it through.
Commander, we've got a situation that requires your expertise. A group of fanatical biotics have kidnapped the chairman of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies. Their freighter sustained damage and is dead in space. Get in there and take them down.
What kind of resistance should I expect?
The biotics were seen loading equipment into the freighter. Expect traps and combat drones. Nothing you can't handle.
What are the biotics asking for?
They're L2 biotics, and most of them are suffering major side effects from the...
I should bring Caden with me.
The subcommittee denied a request for reparations to all L2 biotics. Apparently they'd like the chairman to reconsider.
What's the priority on saving the chairman?
Saving him would be my preference, but we must make it clear that these tactics don't work, Commander. Your top priority is to neutralize the biotics.
Understood, Admiral. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate you taking the time, Commander. I'm sending you the last known coordinates of the freighter. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Ontario. Interesting. I grew up near Ontario. The Ontario is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design configured for mixed freight and passenger hauling. It is making a hard burn for the cover of an asteroid cluster. Guess we're hopping aboard. Alright, we're taking Caden, because he's an L2 biotic. And who else would be interested in I mean, the only other person who's got biotic abilities is Rex, so we'll take Rex too. We'll take all the biotic freaks. Chairman Burns, okay. Let's get another little save up here. More armor. I wonder, can I probably haven't upgraded the armor of any of my teammates. Oh yeah. Oh wait, that's my new armor. I'll take that. Thank you. I also new assault rifle. Okay, and I don't use it. The new shotgun. Yeah, take that too. Oh, tornado 4. Yes, please. I don't think anything's going to be 213. Pistol. I have 128. Sniper. I don't use a sniper. Grenades. I don't have anything. Amp. Armor. Can I upgrade my armor? More shields. Physics threshold. 45 shields. Hardening. Ooh, health regeneration a second? That seems useful. I'm gonna go with that one. Alright, Caden. Looks like anything's better than what you currently got. And Rex. Why is this Explorer 4? He kind of sucks, don't it? Alright, I'm gonna put him in this one. Oh, he looks kind of dumb. Let's just cover that up, shall we? I gotta look at their weapons too, don't I? Listen, just because they might die if they don't have armor, why can't they put on their own armor? The captain needs to show up and tell them, hey, by the way, you can put on clothes. Alright, so Caden needs to use a pistol. Rex can use an assault rifle or a shotgun. So let's give Caden a better pistol, because I'm sure 102, 115, 120, 120 it is. And Rex, we'll give you a shotgun, scimitar, and we'll give you an assault rifle, 170. Because, you know, the most important factor for determining what weapon you're going to use is its pure base damage and nothing else whatsoever. Alright, let's save the, save my equipment upgrades. Hello? Spectre Shepard here to help. What is that? Oh, plasma containment cell.
Intruders! Kill the hawk!
I just got knocked down like a fool. I'm in danger. Get up, man. I think they just keep knocking me down. They just keep knocking me down, man.
I will destroy you!
Stop knocking us over, it's annoying. I think I'm gonna die. Alright. Maybe I need something a little more precise. Alright, let's get adrenaline burst. Let's get marksman. Oh, we got barrier. And then marksman.
Locked and loaded.
That guy just got demolished. Alright, I think I did it. I think they're all dead. Good job, team. We've committed murder. What's in here? They're all dead. How are they going to kill the hostage if my time runs out is my question. Malfunctioning object. A combat scanner. I don't need that. Navigation. Anything of interest here? Not really? Okay.
See how it is?
You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you?
I'm an L2 like you. Trust me. The commander can make sure that Burns follows through.
Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth, I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
Then you weren't doing your job. The 5th Fleet cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me.
Never mind all of the L2s that I just murdered on my way in here. Nice. I'm getting all these weapons. I wonder if I have a limit to the number of weapons I can carry. I feel like I would have hit it if I did. That was a nice little diversion. So was that my mission here? No. Entire colony has gone missing from the Hades Gamma cluster, and that's the cluster I'm in. Alright, back to the Normandy. I'm doing side quests now because I don't want to get involved in the next main thing.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. 5th Fleet out.
Yeah, you're welcome. I go above and beyond with everything. Okay. I didn't mean to exit. This dang thing. I feel like a mother trying to operate a cell phone. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Tunchagon. Well, I still have another 15 minutes. I had about 25-30 minutes left. I'm like, that's not enough time to really get started in the next main mission. Tunchagon is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and nitrogen in its atmosphere. It has an unusually small number of moons for a gas giant, mere 7. This is no doubt due to the star Farinata capturing the majority of the mass during the nebular collapse that created the system. Okay. So that's not where the missing colony is. How about Juntama? Juntama is a small, broiling terrestrial world. Its thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane is being steadily blown off by this powerful solar wind from the star Farinata. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of copper. Its density is low enough to leave the world tidally locked to Farinata. The Alliance Defense Data Network notes that several ships have been spotted cruising near Juntama with transponders turned off. While an Alliance patrol attempted pursuit of one, the unidentified vessel rabbited to FTL. Its trail was lost when it obscured its light trace in the confusion of signals along the Anansi Ishtar shipping lane. What's its temperature? 1,176 Celsius. Nice. Survey. Scans revealed a derelict freighter in mid-stage orbital decay. Your salvage team boarded the vessel and determined it had been attacked by raiders. There was little of value still on board, but the team did find a Prothean data disk. Alright, cool. I keep exiting. Alright. On the other planets, how about this one? Nepnu. With a rare combination of features, Nepnu is of particular interest to the scientific community. Nepnu is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. As with all of the worlds of Farinata, its surface is scorching hot. The crust mainly consists of silicates laced with iron. Scanning the planet, you detected a large deposit of thorium on a nearby moon. Interesting. Okay, is there another planet here? Where am I supposed to find the missing colony? Is there another solar system in the Hades cluster? Oh yes, there is. There isn't another one. Okay. Antaeus. Okay, let's go to Antaeus. And Mike, if you have any ideas for things that I can do for the channel points, things that you can spend the points on, let me know. Because I'm browsing for, I'm shopping around for ideas, and I'll probably within the next couple of weeks start adding these in. Alright, Vimal. Enormous terrestrial world of mixed rock and ice with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of calcium with deposits of iron. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Large deposit of uranium. Okay, cool. Ploba. What a name. The second and by far the larger of Antaeus' two gas giants. Active scans of survey ships have returned tantalizing indications of massive solid structures deep within the atmosphere, too regular in pattern to be anything natural. Some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, a planet-sized supercomputer. Adherents of this theory have fruitlessly beamed signals toward the sunken megastructures, hoping to get the machine's attention. Others believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them into the planet. The last attempt to reach and salvage Ploba's deep anomalies went tragically wrong and ended with a crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in the gas giant's lower atmosphere. Interesting. Strange object orbiting Ploba. Chief Engineer Adams and Tali tried unsuccessfully to determine its origin. They did find one of Matriarch Dillanaga's writings stored within. Interesting. Alright. Hunador. I also don't watch many streamers, but I'm trying to. I'm shopping around as well, looking at other variety streamers and adding them to my list of auto-hosting, so that if you ever come onto my channel when I'm not here, it will be playing the content of another channel that they're doing live so that you can see. And then you can jump over to their channel and communicate with them. And all the people that I'll be putting on my auto-host are people that I have personally watched and interacted with and found to be at least entertaining enough that I would recommend watching them. Hunador is a moderately sized ice world with an extremely thin atmosphere composed of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is unusually smooth, suggesting widespread repaving by cryovolcanic processes through which no such activity is currently evident. Okay, there's nothing to do here. Edmos. Standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. If Trebin's terraforming is successful, it is expected that a helium-3 fuel refining facility for the system will be set up here. A large concentration of hydrogen. Cool. A gecko. Sounds like a Ahega when I first saw it. I didn't mean to zoom out, I meant to zoom in. During the initial survey of the Antaeus system, only a single flyby probe was spared for the small scorched world of Agekko. It revealed a planet unusually rich in heavier elements given its size. Agekko is a standard terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of cobalt and other heavy metals. Due to extremely rough cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. Interesting. Nothing else to do on here. Okay, so is it on Trebin? modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. Trebin's environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances has prevented the development of any biosphere. Exogeni Corp recently performed a test impact of a single water ice comet into the surface, the first test of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. A survey team is on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There is every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in their GPS satellites. Okay, well, let's check it out. Make sure they're not all dead. Alright, who do I want to take? Let's take Garrus and you, Caden. Okay. Nice, nice. Here we are. Alright. So we'll check out this planet and then that'll probably be it. Alright, we got an anomaly here. A debris, anomaly, and the research base. Alright, let's check these things out. I wonder if any of the planets that I can land on will be like full of life, or if they're all going to be just like rocky wastelands. Someday I'm going to have to play No Man's Sky. I've heard that they've fixed a lot of what was wrong with it. And it seems like it could definitely be an interesting game to play. Alright, well I see something. What the hell? Shoot first, ask questions later. I think it's on my other side now. This thing isn't really doing much. It's big and threatening, and it's just kind of spitting stuff at me. Okay. That was kind of... honestly, kind of anticlimactic. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I found some life.
Heading to position.
Alright, let's see what's up here. Are you gonna require electrics? Nope, it's gonna require me to prove my superiority at Frogger again. There you go, got it. No signs of any survivors. The pod is empty except for a small tattered flag marked with the Nimines colony insignia. Okay. That's 1 down, 3 to go. I guess we'll check out the research base. I don't think I'm interested enough in Mass Effect to explore every single one of these planets that I can. But whenever I get one of these missions, these like a side mission that says, "Oh, you should check out this system," I'll go through that system. But I'm not going to go searching through every single system and every single cluster. It seems a little monotonous to me. But I like the thought of trying to clean up the side missions I come across. Yeah, that fight was kind of disappointing. It was a game that you followed. What game was that? It turned out to be a scam.
Where is everybody?
On my way.
Medkit. Okay, nothing here.
Right behind you, Shepard.
A malfunctioning object with a rail extension. And nothing else. Okay.
Just lead the way.
Is that a vehicle that I can take? Got a big drill on the front of it. No, it's not a drill. I thought it was a drill. It looks much cooler than my car, though. Alright, there's another one right here. Computer console.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Guess we should head to the excavation site then.
Okay. Open sesame. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Excavation site's right nearby, so we'll go straight over there. Chronicles of Valeria. I don't think I've heard of that one. The world would be modified. So what? How did it turn out to be a scam? Just failed to deliver, or just didn't deliver anything at all?
Got it.
Oh, this is a whole area, ain't it? Well, here we go. I should probably save, shouldn't I? Probably be the smart thing to do. Alright, what do we got? Nothing? A door? Another tunnel and door? Alright, there's some enemies. Husk. Oh, are those the things that the Geth have? Get marksman up here. I'm in danger. Alright, I'm gonna back up. I'm going to cast Unity. Bring my team back. I'm gonna throw another grenade. I have no grenades. I'm gonna keep running like an idiot. What other abilities do I have? Adrenaline burst, I guess? I remember I didn't like these things. I still don't like these things. Okay, barrier. Let's get marksman up in here so I can take these things out faster. I'm sure the research team is fine. They're doing great. There's only a cash grab. Yeah. Unity blow. Yeah, that's disappointing. It really is a shame when people can't deliver. I wonder if it was if it was always meant to be that. Could be. There are really scummy people out there. Ion containment cell. Let's see my map. Okay, I need to head to the north, corners. I'll check the northwest and see if there's anything else interesting. Does Patreon have like a return system for if people, or is that like is that more like GoFundMe? Oh, there's more enemies. They just immediately died. All right, come back. There's so many. Shit. Alright, let me see. Warp. Okay, here's my safety hole. This is where I can hide. Where are they? Adrenaline burst, I think that helps give my abilities back. It like reduces their cooldown. Alright, where's marksman? That accounts for all of the Exogeni survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. Are we not going to be able to solve this in any way? I like how we're just like, and they were all dead. That's all. They're in another scandal? Oh yeah, that sucks. Hopefully there's a way to stop that from happening in the future, but they can always just assume like a new identity. Sludge canister? Why are there guns inside a sludge canister? I've never really done much. I don't really know much about crowdfunding. I know even less about that stuff than I do about Twitch. And I don't know much about Twitch. I'm learning though. Alright, Abby was thinking that one of my things could be like a pet Bob. Like, pay channel points and I'll take a moment to just sit here and pet him. I know Hydrate is a very popular one. The idea of the aging characters. It is, definitely. I guess it makes, like, you, in order to do something like that, you would need to have a lot of generic characters in order to be able to keep producing new characters as they keep aging. Unless it's not meant to be just like aging. No, if it's an MMO, then it's supposed to just keep going as long as the players are there. So they would need more generic ways of like producing new characters. I don't know. I feel like it would result in a big risk of a lot of like the same characters all being like cookie cutter of one another. That would be my concern. Alright, we're gonna go to the debris, we're gonna go to the anomaly, and then we're gonna return to the ship, and then that'll be it. Petting Bob. I'll probably have to add that one. But we also need to figure out what to call the currency, because you can call it something other than channel points, and you can change the image to be whatever you want it to be. And another problem is if you have like a really interesting character in that game, like the character is going to age and die, and then what are they going to do then? They can't have anything that's super like long lasting in the game unless they can account for characters that don't die. Alright, there's some kind of an enemy here. I didn't see what it was. Oh, it's scavengers. What's up, my dudes? Let's just do that. And that. Easy peasy. Alright. Can I... My electronics skill is too low. Hey, Caden, do you know how to do this? Overload? I don't... Damages shields. Shield boost. Sabotage. Adrenaline burst. I may have picked a useless group. Having the same soul that was going through a lot of lives. Interesting. Okay. Dynasties. Okay. How quickly would people be aging is another question I had. Would people be like aging in real time, or would it be like a month is a year, or even faster than that? This one's completely, like, shoved away in this corner. A transmitter tower. What do I do with this? Deactivate it? The device is transmitting tight beam signals into geosynchronous orbit. This disrupts the survey team's GPF satellite, causing them to crash nearby. Okay, disabled that. There's just a bunch of salvage here. Is there anything else on this planet, or is that it? That's it. Turn to Normandy. Lifetime of a character would be a year. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do for Mass Effect. I was going to say this one. That's all I want to do for Mass Effect today. We got some progress done. We'll keep moving. Probably go after the Doctor next. I might have to stop at the Citadel first. I guess we'll see. But thank you, everybody, so much for stopping by. Thank you, Mike, for joining me. Yes, baby boy. I will be streaming again at the usual time, Thursday at 5:30 Eastern Time. Until then, I will see you later. Bye-bye.